Numbers chapter 27 verse 1 to 23. Verse 1. The daughters of Zelophehad, son of Heber, the son of Gilead, the son of Machir, the son of Manasseh, belonged to the clans of Manasseh, son of Joseph. The names of the daughters were Mala, Noah, Hogla, Milcah, and Tirzah. They came forward. Verse 2. And stood before Moses, Eleazar, the priest, the leaders of the whole assembly at the entrance to the tent of meeting, and said, Verse 3. Our father died in the wilderness. He was not among Korah's followers, who banded together against the Lord, but he died for his own sin and left no sons. Verse 4. Why should our father's name disappear from his clan because he had no son? Give us property among our father's relatives. Verse 5. So Moses brought their case before the Lord. Verse 6. And the Lord said to him. Verse 7. What Zelophehad's daughters are saying is right. You must certainly give them property as an inheritance among their father's relatives, and give their father's inheritance to them. Verse 8. Say to the Israelites, if a man dies and leaves no son, give his inheritance to his daughter. Verse 9. If he has no daughter, give his inheritance to his brothers. Verse 10. If he has no brothers, give his inheritance to his father's brothers. Verse 11. If his father has no brothers, give his inheritance to the nearest relative in his clan, that he may possess it. This is to have the force of law for the Israelites, as the Lord commanded Moses. Verse 12. Then the Lord said to Moses, Go up this mountain in the Abarim rains and see the lands I have given the Israelites. Verse 13. After you have seen it, you too will be gathered to your people, as your brother Aaron was. Verse 14. For when the community rebelled at the waters in the desert of Zin, both of you disobeyed my command to honor me as holy before their eyes. There were the waters of Meribah Kadesh in the desert of Zin. Verse 15. Moses said to the Lord. Verse 16. May the Lord, the God who gives breath to all living things, appoint someone over this community. Verse 17. To go out and come in before them, one who will lead them out and bring them in, so the Lord's people will not be like sheep without a shepherd. Verse 18. So the Lord said to Moses, Take Joshua son of Nun, a man in whom is the spirit of leadership, and lay your hands on him. Verse 19. Have him stand before Eleazar the priest and the entire assembly, and commission him in their presence. Verse 20. Give him some of your authority, so the whole Israelite community will obey him. Verse 21. He is to stand before Eleazar the priest, who will obtain decisions for him by inquiring of the Urim before the Lord. At his command, he and the entire community of the Israelites will go out, and at his command they will come in. Verse 22. Moses did as the Lord commanded him. He took Joshua and had him stand before Eleazar the priest and the whole assembly. Verse 23. Then he laid his hands on him and commissioned him, as the Lord instructed through Moses. In summary, the daughter of Zelophehad, Mala, Noah, Hogla, Milcah, and Tirzah, approached Moses because their father died without sons. They asked that they be given their father's inheritance so his name will not disappear from Israel. Moses brings their case before the Lord, and God declares that their request is right. God then established a law of inheritance. If a man dies without a son, His inheritance passes to his daughter, then to his brothers, and then to the nearest relative. Later, the Lord tells Moses that he will not enter the promised land because of his earlier disobedience in the wilderness. God instructs Moses to appoint a new leader. Moses asked God to choose a man to guide the people so they will not be like sheep without a shepherd. God chooses Joshua, the son of Nun. Moses' policies lay his hands on Joshua, commissioning him as the new leader before the priest Eleazar and the whole community. This chapter highlights justice, God's guidance, leadership transition, and obedience. In conclusion, Numbers chapter 27 verse 1 to 23 reminds us that God is both just and faithful. He listens to those who seek what is right, establish order for His people, and ensures that leadership continues according to His will. Even in transition, God provides directions and raises new leaders to guide His people forward.